Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at a small but very useful device for anyone who loves music, home theater systems, or DI audio project. This little board right here is called a subwoofer filter board. It allows us to separate and control the low-frequency sound, or what we usually call the bass. With this, you can make your audio system sound richer, deeper, and much more powerful. So, let's go step by step to understand how this board works, what each part does, and how you can set it up correctly for the best sound quality. When we look at the board, we can see several key components and connection points. Let me explain them one by one. Frequency adjustment knob. This controls the cutoff frequency of the bass. In simple words, it lets you decide how much of the low-frequency sound you want to pass through to your subwoofer. Bass volume adjustment knob. This knob allows you to control the intensity or level of the bass. You can increase it for a punchy sound or reduce it for a more balanced tone. Main volume adjustment knob. This one adjusts the overall volume of the sound output. It works just like the master volume on an amplifier. Power input, 1025 DC. Here is where we connect the power supply. This board works with DC voltage from 10 volts up to 25 volts. A 12V or 24V adapter is usually enough for most setups. Bass output port. This output is dedicated to the subwoofer or to a single-channel power amplifier that drives a bass speaker. Signal input. This is where you connect the audio source, such as a computer, MP3 player, or any other device that provides sound. Signal output. This output connects to a 2-power amplifier or powered speakers to handle the mid and high frequency. So basically, the signal comes in, the board processes it, separates the bass, and then sends the sound to the appropriate output. Step-by-step usage guide now. Let's go through the practical steps of using this subwoofer filter board. Step 1. Prepare the power supply. Make sure you have a DC power adapter that provides between 10 and 25 volts. A 12V or 24V adapter is the most common choice. Connect it to the power input port on the board. Step 2. Connect the audio source. Take your sound source. It could be a computer, a mobile device with a 3.5 mm to RCA cable, or even an MP3 player, and connect it to the signal input port of the board. Step 3. Connect the outputs from the bass output port. Connect to your subwoofer amplifier, or directly to an active subwoofer. From the signal output port, connect to your stereo amplifier or powered speakers. This way, the bass goes to the subwoofer, while the mid and high frequencies go to your main speakers. Step 4. Adjust the knob. Start with the frequency knob. Turn it slowly to find the sweet spot where the bass sounds clean and powerful without interfering with the mid-range. Next, use the bass knob to increase or decrease the bass level according to your preference. Finally, set the main volume knob to control the overall sound level. Practical tips always start with lower volume before testing to avoid damaging your speakers. If the bass sounds too boomy, reduce the bass level or adjust the cutoff frequency. If the bass is too weak, increase the bass volume knob gradually. For home theater setups, you can fine-tune the frequency knob so that your subwoofer blends smoothly with the main speaker. Example scenario. I imagine you have a pair of bookshelf speakers and a separate subwoofer. Without this board, the speakers and subwoofer might overlap too much, causing the sound to be muddy. By using this subwoofer filter board, the subwoofer will only play the low frequencies. The bookshelf speakers will handle the mids and highs. The result is a much cleaner, richer, and more balanced sound. A conclusion, and that's how you use this subwoofer filter board. It's simple, affordable, and can greatly improve your audio experience whether you're building a DIY speaker system, upgrading your home theater, or just experimenting with sound. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who love DI audio projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.